real hip hop, baby. Real hip hop. Roll tape.
Take one.
Take one.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah.
Might check this one out. I don't have this one.
You got this one I'm charging right now?
You start with the beat, you listen to it, you know, then everything, once you find a groove that you want to work with, everything starts falling into place. That's all you need is foundation. The key to it is foundation. If we listen to the beat, and if it's something that moves us, what we do is your head, the wheels start turning in your head, and all this shit's going through your head, and you try to, you know what I'm saying? Everything falls into place. Once you hear a beat, be like a key to a door. It opens the door, and once you get in the door, you know, you do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't know who I am. Huh? Mr. Walt, man, the Beatminerz. Got Evil D of back. Evil D.
I ain't do nothing on this track, so I'm just standing around being an asshole.
Basically, we just playing the track, trying to get it tight, you know what I mean? And trying to do our thing, you know what I'm saying?
Everyone wants to be the outlaw. Well, everyone's tough and no one is gonna back down. Everyone's tough and no one is gonna back down.
See, this is a beat joint. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what beat is on here though. But this is a beat joint. My brother used it. So I think this is a break right here. I'm not sure. It's got something. It's like you constantly gotta keep on shopping. Usually we do a massive beat shopping when we gotta do a new album.
Yeah.
Like the last album we worked on was the Shades of Brooklyn album, so we went out and we went crazy and bought records. Usually I smell the records.
Buying old records is a habit, so let's get busy and dig in the crates.
That keeps other beat diggers digging. You know, like, wow, you know, what did he use? You know, what did Show use? Or, you know, what did Diamond use?
That's some freestyle rhyme shit right there, dude. Fuck that shit. Going into the old crates, you know, we keep all the records in the milk crates. That's where it came from. All the DJs back in the 70s kept it in milk crates. And digging in the crates is going to get those old dusty records and finding out the best part of them old records and sampling them or cutting them. That's digging in the crates, you know what I'm saying? That's real hip hop.
I feel that if I'm working on the beat, you know what I'm saying, I try to put my all into it. I'm not trying to, you know, find the easiest record to loop. I'm trying to find something that's a challenge. My whole thing is to be creative. We're a beat miner. We mine for beats, you know, so we gotta live by that.
This is what it's all about, beats. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. It's all about beats. I like to hear someone finding a record that no one ever even fucked with before. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear beats. That's what I'm going for. That's what make me happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
I'm looking for anything. You know what I mean? Anything new. You know, I don't go in a store and go, okay, I'm gonna look for rock breaks or jazz breaks. You know what I mean? Whatever's there, you know, I'm gonna look through it.
Even if it's jazz or the quiet storm, I hook a beat up, convert it into hip-hop form.
Alright, what's up? Godfather Don. Got my man Paul here. My man Lance holding my joints. Yo, Lance, what joints I just caught off the street right now?
Bottle of wine, fireballs.
Fireballs, you know what I mean?
Good stuff.
Got some good stuff.
Chuck Rainey.
Chuck Rainey. Let the people see it. Don't be stingy.
All right.
Little Chuck Rainey there.
You got the jigsaw.
Oh, the jigsaw. Rare. I look for distinct sounds. Things that would basically evoke some sort of emotion within the producer, which is myself. And, you know, something that'll generally make the listener think or feel something. Yeah, Man in the Street with Kool Keith. That I got from, where did I get that from? Yeah, that was something weird, like a little piece that I just looped it. And sometimes when you get like, you'll hear something fly by, like anything from this, I could take a piece from this record and use it. And once it's looped, it just has a different life all its own, you know? It's like a complete beginning and a complete end in itself. And when it's looped and you hear it for the duration of 3 or 4 minutes, then it has like, it tells its own story, you know what I mean? It's no need to get scientific about it or like, if it works, you feel it, you feel it. If you don't, keep going till you feel it. Oh, I gotta get that.
We know what they want, and we look for things that we think they'll buy. Some of the examples are, you know, a producer could come in and I could sell him, you know, he's working on a specific project. I could sell him 50 records. Maybe he'll use 5 on that particular project. So I try and get an idea of what he has used and exactly what pieces he's used so that in the future I can look for things that have that kind of quality that I can, you know, look after for him. A lot of people, we have to ask them what they've used, what kind of things, you know, that they get from us that they do use, so that we can look for new things for them. It's a difficult process. It's almost impossible to keep up with who's using what out there. The producers are much more conscious of who uses different pieces of music than we are.
Open up the knapsack, check out what we found. Horns, bass, lines.
The worst records can have the greatest beat on it. One good example is a common Turtles record that they use all the time. Yeah, I don't think dance people particularly care for the Turtles, but the beat is great. There's no doubt about it.
You're a real beat
the more
digger,
dust,
you
the
gotta
better.
have this in your crates.
Oh, yeah. You got all of them?
Or this right here. Yeah. You know who y'all are.
A lot of the producers don't particularly look for beats. A lot of them look for sounds. You know, they want a glissando keyboard, or they're looking for, you know, strings, or, you know, weird. I get so many requests for weird synthesizer effects.
Nowadays, it ain't all about buying grooves and all that, because you could chop up any record to sound like anything, you know? Like me wise, you know, I chopped up a lot of records and you wouldn't know what it was.
You got records like this that, you know, a lot of people look at these records and they be like, this is too early, you know? They're like, nah, this won't have beats. But if I would play this record right now, you'll be like, oh shit, this is where this person got this sample from. And the point I'm trying to make is you shouldn't look at records from the outside. You should like look at the records from the inside and listen to them and figure out what you can get, you know?
But the loop should be a little higher though. Right.
In any genre of entertainment, there's always going to be the elite class, and it should be like that. Why should people that don't know their craft, that don't know their art, be able to eat with somebody like Primo, or why should they be able to talk in the same circles? Not saying that these guys are here, but it's like we work very hard to do what we do. It's a lot of blood, sweat, tears, a lot of hits, misses, and a lot of stuff to do what we do. And it's not too cool to just have like any bunch of beginners or any, you know, looking over our shoulder to take it, then use it on some other level and make millions of dollars from it. I mean, you know, I feel strongly about that. You can't tell me that all of the guys that's doing R&B kind of stuff now didn't listen to Pete Rock. You can't tell me that. I refuse to believe it. You know, he started something, just like Primo started something, Showbiz started something, me and Keith started something. You know what I mean?
So yeah, you know, you got your variety here, you know, beautiful records here. This is the history of music, right where you're standing at.
It's all about being creative, you know. Back when this was happening, back when the original hip hoppers, say like, you know, the Flash and everybody back then, and the Grand Wizard Theodore, it was creating, not in the way as they sampling, but they would take records and take the best part of the record and just cut it back and forth. And you know, they wasn't just picking anything that was played on the radio, they was going out and finding other records that was not known and finding the best part. And they was taking that best part and making them known among the hip hop nation. That's what we doing. We finding records that's not well known, and you know, we making them known. You know, even though they ain't get a whole lot of airplay when the records was out, but after we done them over and put our own, you know, little kicks and snares and our touch to them, and they become another song.
Keep at it, you know. I've been digging for like about 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Longer than that, you know what I'm saying? You know, every day I find something new. Right. You know, every week I find something new. You know, you gotta be into it, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I live for. I mean, that, having somebody that you know is talented to want to write to something that you did, you know what I'm saying? That's the best feeling, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do it. It's good to feel like that because that's the chemistry to make a good song. See, a lot of people is good on a mic and there's a lot of people who good on production. But if you don't have the chemistry to make a good song, it ain't even worth it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that chemistry. Well, I'm working on an album right now. The album is very dirty, very dry. Really basic. Dirty beats, just basic drums, pop, basses, you know, not really musical, you know, with all the 808s and the shakers and the kick drum over here and the other alternate kick under here. Like, nah, I don't like that pickup truck production too much. I call it pickup truck production because it's like you going through town like, this is my snare, oh, this is my kick, and this is my hi-hat. You know, and it doesn't have a true drummer sound. Like a drummer wouldn't do that. A drummer would try to keep his set tuned within itself so it sounds like one voice from his set, you know? And that's what I try to do with all my music. I try to keep, even when I pick out basses or whatever goes on it, I want it to sound like one band is playing this song, not like I got it from here and this from there. I want it to all fit together perfectly. A cohesive cipher. Consistent, focused effort. Life.
Watching out for vampires playing games.
Alright.
He's like, yo, man, why you have me waiting out there for 5 hours?
That nigga been that side, yo.
He's still there. He's still there.
That nigga came out that side, yo.
We strive for perfection, cook like Wesson. You ask a question, the Guardy Quan, he studies lessons. He's manifesting, hooking me up like salad dressing. With food for thought to keep me stepping in the right direction, but never lost. They quote my rhymes in the source. Fine stitch from Betsy Ross. Oh, right there, vertical. Alright, fine stitch from Betsy Ross, vertical horizontal cross. My brain phone. On this staff, we bubble hot like bath. If it's beef between us, body bag like trash. Clear my mind and my conscience of all the bullshit, the nonsense. Kill like Charles Bronson, quick fast like Michael Johnson. Technical Institute to get this loot. The green like brew, consider black what the Duke. A New York, A #1 with my gun, bust like cum. Red rum, have a little some.
Yo, the street hope, slinging dope. Who got the smoke? Bo got the hose. The Remington coat. I said God made dirt. A little dirt don't hurt. We trying to get it like Levert, and we putting in work. So if you like it, sing along. You hate it, bring it on. You waited too long. I got it.
That rule, right?
What's up, what?
Like, once you said if you like it. Yeah, you kind of was fucking right there. What you want us to do? Start from the top, or you want to punch?
Yeah.
It's good. I'm about to change little things here and there. It's all right though.
They just bless me. They bless me with the butters. And I come with the box cutters. You know what I mean? What? We bust the box open. T Black, Al, Chocolate Tie, Stephen King. And we always come out good with the Beatminerz.
When the person look at my name and he know what he's getting, or 100%, he know he's not gonna get no record from the 80s that was popular, and then somebody singing or rapping over it. No disrespect to nobody, but that's just not me. I like it. I like all of that, but I would never do it because that don't fit in with me. I didn't grow up, you know. I didn't grow up with that. I had love for the music when I was growing up, so you know I'm not gonna go ahead and do that just because I can get money and everybody out here dancing to it. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely take pride in that. You know, and Premier always keeps that, you know, with me. He always say, "Yo, stick to that," cause it's hip hop. I like that.
You know, there's been records that, you know, other people have made, you know, and I might not have had it at that time. But, you know, I went out and looked for it, I found it, you know, just to have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, that's a collector, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I collect beats also, you know what I mean?
And I don't know, just buy records because just like buying records. Don't buy records because people tell you. Just go with your instinct, go with your flow, you know. Open a record, look at the record. You see Tom Scott, you know, you got Mike Lang here. Just look at the record and basically just get a feel of the record, you know? It's on impulse. And
That's about it.
There's always something out there that you still haven't heard. There's always new stuff out there, always. Never stop buying records and never stop, you know, studying them and stuff like that. There's always something new out there. Always.
You think about it like this. There's so many records out here, you can never get to look through all of them. You can never have every record. You can never. You know what I'm saying? Unless you 70, 80 years into doing beats. Then you can say, I got almost every record. Me, as young as I am, I can never have every record. I could always find a new record or new sounds. Because there's so many different fields of music. You know, jazz, rock and roll, you know, blues, everything. So many fields, R&B. You cannot go through all those records in that little bit of time. Nobody can't be that, you know, egotistic where you go, oh, I got every record. I don't even need to shop no more. Nah, that can never happen. If it do happen, then you got to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'll never get like that. And I have a lot of records, but I'll never get like that. As long as people selling them, I'm buying them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that.
This shit looks pretty right here.
You ever heard this?